Good morning. Henry McClure Live. Taking you on a little step back in history, in the McClure history, as well as Henry McClure's history. So check it out. So I went to school here actually in 1st through 3rd grade. I just lived down the block down here. I could walk to school. Imagine a neighborhood safe enough that you could have your 1st grader have a key to his house and walk home. I mean, I'm an old soul, so I was tough to deal with even in 1st grade, very independent, but I could either eat lunch here or go home and eat lunch. And I love the fact that even 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, I had the freedom to decide. But so let's talk about my great-grandfather, Judge James A. McClure. After Brown versus Board of Education, my grandfather, who was on the school board, I think he got elevated up to president of the school board, and his job was to integrate the schools. So he implemented the change. Judge James A. McClure in Topeka, after Brown versus Board, as a member of 501 school board, implemented the change. And for that, for his efforts in having black and white kids go to school together, they named a school after him. As a matter of fact, it was Fred Roush. Fred Roush was on the school board. What was really wild was I actually worked with his son, Steve Roush, at the Macerich Company. And when I came back to Topeka after traveling for 18 years, I worked for Fred and sold some real estate for him. And Fred was a great guy, real solid citizen. And he always liked me just because of my last name and my grandfather's efforts to integrate the schools after Brown versus Board of Education. So you got a little Henry McClure history, and you got a little Topeka, Kansas history, and really on a larger scale, you got some United States of America history, because Brown versus Board of Education was a landmark decision and good for the universe. So I'm proud to be a McClure today, and I just